Hi guys, welcome back to Circus Plays Subnautica. This is episode 8, if I'm not mistaken. And in last episode, we attempted to build a habitat in what I would only call the mushroom forest, which I just realized we don't have our marker to anymore. However, it wasn't too far from the one in the shallows. Okay, so we have not been to that one. Let's mark everything that is useful with blue, everything we've been to with yellow, things we have not been to with red. Okay. Interesting. This beacon was not there before, I don't believe. That is actually about where we're headed. So before we do that, we went there, last episode we went there, and we built the beginnings of a habitat, but we did not bring a beacon, so I was worried that we wouldn't be able to find it, or we would be in dire straits attempting to find it. So we need 2 quartz, 1 copper. 2 quartz, 1 copper, 3 quartz. So we need to take 3 quartz. Let's get everything. 3 quartz. We should have most of this. And then we're going to want to build a radio, so that's 2. Okay, that is useful. So we definitely want to build, I believe it was an outdoor grow bed. Exterior grow bed, okay. So let me get this straight. So we need 6, 8, 10, 12. We need 12 titanium. Let's count that first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. Yeah, we're good. So how many 6? So that's 12. 16. Okay. Okay, and then we need 2 copper, 3 quartz. Got it. 2 copper, 3 quartz. That will allow us to build a multi-purpose room, a hatch, a locker, exterior grow bed, and building a fabricator would probably be a good idea. So we need gold and a table coral sample. Okay, so we definitely have gold. I don't know if it's in this container, but we definitely have it. And a table coral sample. Let's grab the gold first. We'll just grab the gold and grab the table coral on the way out. The other... Oh, it's rotten. I wonder if we can still plant that. The other thing is, we'll bring a med kit. We'll bring something to eat. Fish shouldn't be a problem. I'm more worried about water. So we'll bring gold, a piece of gold when we find it. Okay, so gold, and then we need the table coral sample. Blue pop seed. I don't know. Okay, so the other issue that we might run into is I was thinking that we could just plant things like that and be a-okay. But truth be told, if it's aquatic, why would we plant it underwater? So we'll grab this peeper. Grab this guy. Actually, you know, the other thing that we'll bring, since we're going to have spare inventory space before I forget, is probably some salt, actually, so we can not only build the fabricator, but also cure some food. So, rotten Chinese potato. I'm a little worried about that. We probably don't need this much titanium right now. So we'll go put some basic supplies over here. Get it kind of built. I believe we have a spare battery on us. Yes, we do. Okay. We'll get the structure kind of set up. Wait, was that... Wait, the one in the shallows isn't the one I'm looking for. I believe it's the one carrying the passenger remains. Life pod 13. Life pod 3. Yeah, see, that beacon isn't showing up anymore. That sucks. Okay, well, I do believe that this is the general direction anyway. Not quite where we want it to go, but good enough. I mean, the other side of the coin, I guess, is where we were building it before wasn't necessarily... We brought the beacon, right? Let me make sure we brought the damn beacon. Okay, we did. Where we built before wasn't necessarily a bad spot. It just was kind of lacking resources. And truth be told, we don't need to be too far from the pod. In fact, being less than 1,000 meters might mean that it's easier to go back and forth. I mean, obviously that would be the case, but really what I'm trying to say is, so why does this beacon show up? But what I'm trying to say is, we might not want to expand too far out too rapidly. We might want to kind of keep our cards, you know, keep our cards close and figure out more of the lay of the land before we commit to anything. See, now this is on the screen. That's interesting. So maybe what we'll do, is build not in the mushroom forest, but on the edge of where it begins. Because the other thing that we want to be wary of, I think, is, you know, here's the goal. We're going to stay within 1,000 meters of this. But the other thing that we want to be wary of is how far we are from the surface, I think. Yeah, so this would be the mushroom forest. And maybe we'll actually, instead of building on the shrooms, we'll build over here, which isn't super far from the pod, not super far from the aurora, pretty far from everything else, but this will kind of allow us to, well, we're going to get away from that stalker, but this will kind of allow us to harvest these creep vines, because we're going to need them. It looks like there's some depth here, some stuff to explore. I think this is a good spot, honestly. So we don't want to get... I mean, at this point, we're just splitting hairs, I guess. I mean, what's the difference if we're over here versus over there? However, there is some titanium right here, so... let's do it. Okay, so we can put one there. I'd like to get maybe... I'm thinking. I don't want to be too close to, like, a bunch of stalkers. I would assume that they can mess up my habitat. Okay, yeah, see, so we could place our habitat, like, up here, and this way we can kind of freely explore the, well, you know, alternatively, if we put it up here, well, so I'm thinking of how the supports work, and I don't really know the answer to that. I'm probably overthinking of where this is going to go. I think in the last episode I said that it feels very committal, but realistically we're probably going to build more than one habitat. we scan this guy? A tree leech. Okay, I didn't bring water, so if we do something, let's do it quickly. Yeah, well, I think what we're going to do, actually, is build kind of up in this grapevine forest. So maybe, like, right over... Yeah. Because the other thing to consider, I think, is that we are going to probably be using the pod predominantly for right now. So we'll make a hatch. We'll make the hatch going out this way. Okay, and then we're going to need a power source. Yeah, that looks good.
Seconds. Welcome aboard, power Captain. All primary systems online.
Okay. And then we are going to build a fabricator first and foremost, I think. I'm just gonna center this puppy. That looks about right. Good enough for me. Okay. And then we can actually cure some food. So we're going to have to go back for water, I believe. That's fine, though. Electronics, nothing. Okay, we are going to have to place a beacon. The next thing that we're going to make probably is a wall locker. So anything that we don't utilize, we can store in here. So we'll put our med packs in there for now. Put in some food for later. I think most of this other stuff we're going to be using. So the other thing I would like to do is maybe make a second room. Oh, we don't have enough titanium for that, do we? Yeah, we need another 3. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so these walls are going to be what's the difference between a counter and a desk? I wonder if we can store things in the counter. I guess not. Okay, so we'll make a desk. Make a desk. Okay. And we put the beacon on the desk. We cannot put the beacon on the desk. Okay. I actually can't put the beacon in here. So I guess the beacon will go on the roof. This we will deconstruct because we don't need that. And what we'll do is we'll build another locker, I guess. Actually, let's try this. Okay, so this actually is an exterior grow bed. Artificial plant sewage on land or underwater. So, you know, all right, let's try making a plant pot, shall we? Ah, fuck, I just ate the potato. Excuse me. Ah, Jesus. Okay, now we are dehydrated and have to go. Okay. If we can find a bladderfish, that would be perfect. You. Will you give me water? You will not. Oh god, we're gonna have to listen to this the whole way back. Oh, the beacon. Oh no. Okay, I guess we're gonna take the med kits too, so. Shit. Okay. Okay. This is what we do. Don't worry. I'm an expert. Place the beacon. Excellent. Now we GTFO. Yeah, we might not make it. I think we can survive a couple more ticks of dehydration. No, no, shit. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, so we spawn back here. But we've used all our materials. Okay, that's fine, honestly. Vertical connector. Okay, well, let's do it this way. We're going to want to build, like... That's a T compartment. Oh, hello. Excuse me, that doesn't look like that connects. Perhaps an L shape? Oh, we just had it. Okay, let's see if we can make that a... I compartment, as they call it. Okay, cool. So we are on our way to making something great. So we're going to put all our raw materials in here, I think, including our empty battery. Yeah, and then we'll head back. So it sucks that we died. I think that was our first death. But what can you do? Although I do think that there was some metal out here. But we probably don't want to get too far out. Actually, before we go, we probably will cure that one fish.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I mean, my thinking is we have storage here, so we'll just dump everything off before we go. We'll make sure to bring water this time, and we'll try to cure one fish for every piece of salt that we get. We might not have the luxury of finding peepers. But that's okay. Get away from me, dude. We should also probably reinforce the base of this, I would guess. So let's do it this way. Cured peeper. We'll fabricate us hoverfish and boomerang. This way we don't really have to worry about bringing too much food. What is it that we wanted to make? We wanted to make... Now, the exterior grow bed might be useful. Right, structural... Okay, we need rubber for that. Okay. Okay. Wall-mounted plant pot. I'm almost guessing, though, that with the wall-mounted... Like, things like a wall-mounted plant pot, we probably don't need to... or maybe they make oxygen is what I'm trying to say. I'm just fascinated that this is all happening. Okay, interesting glitch there. Okay, so Beacon 3 is home base. We're not too far off from this guy. Light pod for the shallows. Okay, so we're probably still technically in the shallows if I had to guess. And oh, we did stupid things, didn't we? That's what we didn't do. We didn't. Oh wait, there's titanium here, so we might not necessarily need to go back quite yet. I mean, any resources that we gather right now simply save us time. Especially since we have the fabricator. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to put another room over there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks. Okay, so we can't put that there. Trying to think of how we can adequately set this up. Basic compartment, deconstruct. Okay, so this section is probably about as good as that's gonna get. Maybe we chose kind of a bad spot. Now that I'm kind of looking at the lay of the land, let's see what we can do though. Maybe one of these guys, and then a well, what we can do definitely. Oh wait, we can just do this. Okay, so I think, yeah, we don't have any copper for another satellite, or for another solar panel, sorry. But we've created some living space, so eventually one of these can be storage and one can be whatever. We've actually got more titanium, so. And truth be told, we probably don't need... Oh, and we can build them on top of each other. Interesting. So, out of curiosity, what happens if we do this? Okay, so building it up seems to hurt the hull strength. What the hell? Oh, there's just no animation for it. Okay. Well, I definitely like the idea of a ladder there. That's pretty cool. I would like it on the other side, though, please. Actually, that works. It's weird that that works that way. That there's no animation. That's fine. Okay, and then the next thing that we're going to do, I think, I mean, this is just what I would do if I was stranded here. I would probably put some plants in, as we were trying to do before. Only because I feel like emergency oxygen is probably a good thing. Also, that's quite the noise. Okay, so I see. So these are our doors. And we can deposit all this. Well, there was something, though, that we wanted to make, and I think it was the foundation, so we need 2 lead for that. Reinforcement, we need lithium and titanium. Okay. So, as of right now, I think that we've done everything we can. The one thing I will do before we go is probably harvest some of this stuff. Because I think with that we can make, I believe, rubber or mesh. Because I think getting a medkit fabricator going over here would also be a good idea. So to do that, we would need computer chip, fiber mesh, silver, or titanium. Okay. And to make the computer chip, we need table coral, gold, and copper wire. Okay. Okay, so we basically have everything that we need for that. We'll make some fiber mesh. And I guess we'll make some lubricant. And some silicone rubber. This is absolutely how we ended up with so much damn rubber. And we gotta stop. Okay. Yeah, out of my inventory. Okay. So we're just gonna ferry, I think, a bunch of resources over. And then I guess our goal after that, it's probably going to be what I need for this computer chip. So we're going to want to build all the essential, I guess, radio, medkit fabricator, all this other stuff. I believe we have explored this. I believe. Maybe we haven't. Bioreactor fragment.
New blueprint acquired. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay.
Blueprint acquired.
Battery charger. That is going to save us probably a pretty immense amount of resources, in all honesty. How did I miss this?
Seconds.
I believe that this pod is the wait, so this pod is what now? I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused because the one beacon never shows up. So we'll get some salt. It looks like we're probably going to be building a scanner room soon.
New blueprint acquired.
And it also looks like that this is some kind of hatch that we might be able to get into. No? Actually, that's probably some kind of engine. You know, I wonder if this is part of the sunbeam, actually.
Seconds.
Alright, we're kind of in an awkward spot of being in between places, so I think we're going to go to our habitat, which we also haven't named yet. Drop all this stuff off. We can actually probably even expand it because we got so much titanium. I'm not too sure what else we can really make without copper and some other stuff. Like, yeah, like, screw it. We'll just take that. We are going to need water, though. We should be careful not to dehydrate ourselves. We actually... I can't believe we died because we accidentally ate an old Chinese potato. How fitting. Okay, so we are going to make all the titanium. And I guess what we will make, more than anything, is another wall locker. How do we line that one up? No. What the hell? Oh, we lined it. I see. Okay, wall locker. Right, yeah. I'm trying not to let this bother me. Okay, I really am, but it is. So I don't think the fabricator is actually right in the center. This is the issue. Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. We need some more plants. And I would say you are right. I don't know if this actually does anything for oxygen or if this is actually going to help us, but it really brings the room together, yeah? Okay, so the battery charger with a wiring kit and copper wire is actually probably one of the more important things that we can build right now. Then we also have to be mindful of solar power. So we're going to need silver. We don't need that right now. Don't need that. Is there anything else that we can just straight up build? Alright, we're going to put in a desk. Desk goes right here with a chair. Oh, we can sit in it? We can't really swivel, so like... What the hell, man? Oh, but we can. We can. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's starting to come together, you know? Base pieces. The scanner room is new. Locates resources and wrecks within range. Same copper ore. Table coral sample. Okay, I don't know if the vending machine actually supplies us with any food. We're getting to the point, though, where we need to both eat and drink. I think we'll be okay getting back, but we do need to actually head back. So Dino Island's pretty far. So the other thing that we can do in terms of habitat building is we can make a habitat going north, or south rather. I'm guessing the compass is the direction we're facing, so. But we can make one going towards Dino Island. And then we will forever be able to... We're going to need table coral.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah. Then we can just kind of hop between them. We can go from Pod to Beacon 3, which is still named, to Dino Island, to whatever place. And then the other thing that we can actually do, well, I was going to say we can kind of build it above sea level in order to not need a beacon on it, but I don't think that's a good idea, actually. I just don't foresee that working out in our favor. You know what? I want this metal, dude. So we're definitely gonna need some quartz. That's that guy. We're not dealing with that right now. Just not into it. We probably actually don't need that much more titanium, in all honesty. What we probably want to focus on more than anything, actually, is building a battery charger. With a battery charger, we can get everything up and running for quite a while, and we can explore the surrounding terrain of our new habitat while battery's charged. So I'm assuming it's going to take time, so That's actually probably priority number 1. I think the med kits that we have over here... God, those things are creepy. The med kits that we have over here can stay over here. Those are now property of the pod. God, we swim so slow. After you sea glide, man, you can't go back.
Send a rescue ship all the way out there. So, Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high-security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving, like, in 5 minutes.
All right, well, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular?
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be...
if she doesn't?
Just tell her the regular, dude.
Okay.
The
If I say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese!
Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, then. So, we will take this power cell. So I'm not sure what we've gained out of that. What we're going to do is take all of our major resources, I think. That's the med kit. This is cave sulfur. I don't think we need any of that. We are going to need lead, gold, and copper, though. I do know that. Oh, and quartz. So what we should probably do... Probably don't need to take that much water. We'll take some quartz. We probably don't actually need that much titanium, so we'll take all the quartz we can. And then let's look at what we're going to need. Because we're probably going to make some things. So we'll make them and probably wind down the video. We probably want another solar panel. You know, I don't think we actually do have any silver, do we? Salt, lithium. What's in here now? Quartz, lead. Yeah, so we don't have any silver. So we might not actually be able to make our battery charger, which is actually kind of unfortunate. Basic electronics batteries. Add some mushroom and copper ore. I think we're definitely going to make a battery before we go. I think you can't fault us for that. We'll probably end up ferrying some acid mushrooms to the new place. We don't need to bring everything either. I mean, that's the other thing. I want to get it off and going because it is kind of like our like major base now. I think. I mean, that's how I'm viewing it. We'll bring some water there. We'll leave the power cell here. The rebreather probably should come with us, but like the quartz, the copper, that stuff, that's all for here. So let's just say we want to build. So we have enough for that. I would like to build a window. How do we make glass? Cool. Okay. That's purely for show. So. Actually, what we're going to do is we're probably going to make an aquarium because I do wonder what we can grow in that. That means we can fill up on some more quartz. Because realistically, I would like... Oh, you know what? Actually, we don't need to do that right now. I was going to say we can move that seed. We do have some silver. Okay. I think we need gold for something, and then the rest... A whole fish. I don't think I've seen that before. Where'd it go? Whatever. Okay. So we'll take some quartz. This is our alien egg, or creature egg, sorry, we don't know. Well, I mean, everything's alien here. What's the description for the fire extinguisher say? Oh, I thought it said it extinguishes 100% of fires. I was like, oh, okay. It's a creature egg. I'm starting to get confused. I'm starting to get like that mental gamer lag where you're just clicking the same things, hoping for different results, but you're not quite crazy. This is medkits. These are labeled. It's cave sulfur. This one is gold. Okay, so let's see what we need here. We can also always just build a small habitat down here too. So watch me become crazy with habitat building. I don't mean good at it, I just mean kind of crazy. How does this organic matter into electrical energy? Oh, lithium. We should bring lithium. Probably. Okay. So my only worry is the battery charging station, but once we get over there, we should be okay. We don't have any food, but we can eat when we get there. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. So I'm getting tired. So thanks for joining me, guys. I will see you next time, and we can expand our habitat and then begin exploring that region. And we can kind of figure out exactly where we need to go. So, all right, guys, if you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see everyone next time. See ya.